Welcome back to another episode of Shot of Wisco Podcast, episode 68. It is the 17th of April. It is 4:15. I'm here with Kyle. We got Brendan behind the cameras. So we're going to have a little jam-packed show, Kyle. Say hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Is my camera on me?
I mean, we could have probably thought of this beforehand.
There you go. I'll just turn my desk a little bit.
Okay.
We're good.
So we have a lot of news to talk about, a lot of things we're going to kind of dive into. Just another show, you know? You know, Kyle?
Another week.
Another week, another show.
Yeah.
So, first off, Kyle, how you been?
Good. You want to wait to do this after the intro?
Sure, hit the music. Okay, we're back. Kyle,
Koi.
how we doing? Don't ever.
Good. We're doing good.
How was your weekend?
I had an excellent weekend last weekend. I got to Friday night, got to hang out with you. And
Yeah, had a little couples night.
Whitster. We were going to play games.
Girls drank the wine, boys drank the beers. Yeah, we had a good time. They gossiped the whole time
Yep.
about all the town gossip. Hot tub did a little bit.
Hot tubbed it. Got home and in bed at like 1.
You know, I just feel like you always forget, even though I have a hot tub, like when you sit in for a long time, like how much that drains you.
Yeah. Oh, I was fucking tired when I got home.
Exhausted. Slept like a baby. Saturday, we had meat paddles. So me, for anyone who doesn't know, me and one of our buddies, Zach, own the Keeler Mall together. His dad passed away to cancer a while back, so we've been doing a fundraiser in his name for someone in town. So we did that Saturday. Ended up raising like $9,000.
Sweet.
Awesome. Gave it to majority goes to one person, then one went to another family. And then I went and seen Charlie Barron's. We'll dive into that a little later. And Sunday, I reseeded my yard. Did actually some things productive, unlike you probably.
Okay, so I didn't deserve that.
Is that right though?
We
Is it true though? No, answer my question.
I'll get into it here in a
Were
second.
you a bag of dicks on
I'll
Sunday?
talk about it.
Okay.
Friday, hung out with Core. Saturday, went to meat paddles in the AM. Or not in the AM. Wow. In the beginning. Then I had a wedding in Iowa. Shithole, Iowa. And then...
Whoa. Whoa.
And then at the wedding, they had just your typical, beer. Tap beer.
Yep.
And then...
Like every wedding.
They had a his and hers menu, too.
That's not normal. So explain that.
Normally, I've seen them before, but they're only like an hour during like cocktail hour.
Sure.
You get his or her drink
for
the hour.
And what were they?
I come to find out that it was all night. It was his was a vodka lemonade and hers was a rum and coke.
And you went to her route.
I bounced back and forth.
Oh, lemonade and rum and cokes back and forth.
It was not like they were mixed together. Maybe
okay.
In my tummy.
Yeah. No shit.
No, it was good. It was good. I
did see the end product of Kyle Pickle after the his and hers, and Kyle was blitzed.
Rum and cokes.
Kyle was
give me gut,
Kyle was the 2000 Baltimore Ravens Ray Lewis blitzed. It on another level.
I was breaking through the line.
I get to the mall after watching Charlie Barron's, and I'm like, Kyle, how's it going? He's like, the wedding had his and hers drinks and rum and cokes. That's hers, and I drank them. And man, I love you, brother. Yeah, he said that like 9 times.
I remember you leaving.
Yeah, I snuck out.
You did?
We all did. Yeah, what's sneak out when it's midnight or 1 a.m? That's not really a sneak out. That's like that's not a sneak out.
I left
That's
at 1:25.
That's just called a leave, a left. I left.
My ride picked me up at 1:25.
Yep, we had a babysitter, so we don't want to stay too late, Because that's who we are. We're courteous people.
Then Sunday, I thought I was going to pass away. I wake up, my phone was on loud for some reason. I always shut it off because I know someone is going to call me. How you doing? How you doing, pal? And he knows. And it was like 9:30 in the morning, and ding, 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 ding. My phone's ringing. And I silence it, roll back over. I'm like, I'm going to deal with that in 2 hours. I wake up to multiple text messages and gifts from Corey saying,
because you were dead to me at the
time.
time.
What'd you have to tell me other than guess how drunk you were?
Yeah, that's all I really had to say. Sunday, woke up, went to Tyson's about 8 o'clock. Had to get some stuff because I seeded my yard.
Your popcorn?
No, I didn't. I was just a dad on a mission, getting my stuff.
You're really even doing it if you don't get the popcorn.
I just wasn't in a popcorn mood. Okay.
Oh, that's upsetting.
All right. Got some breakfast for the family. Worked outside till about 1:30, and then watched the Masters. That's it.
I watched a good movie on Saturday. I can't remember what it was.
Sunday, you mean?
Sunday.
What was it?
I don't know.
Sometimes
I was watching
I just want to say, sometimes talking to you is like talking to a plank.
It's hard for me to throw it back because the past, and the future's now.
So, I feel like I don't want to be the podcast that makes people dumber when they listen, but you're doing a really good job of it right now.
I know what I watched.
What'd you watch?
Dark Knight.
You've seen
great
it.
Movie.
Still a great movie.
I know, still a great movie.
Yeah, any Batman slaps.
Haven't watched it in a while. Potentially.
Yeah. Okay, so after listening to Kyle, I'm dumber, so we're going to move on to news. I'll start. Good with that? You good with that, Kyle? You good with that, Kyle?
Just hydrating.
All right. Madison, Wisconsin, a man stole a car with children inside before he ended up crashing it last Saturday. So a woman, she called the cops, but so she loaned her car to a family member. The family member had the 2 children with him. She was at a gas station, got told to get out of the car. This guy ran off with the car. I'm guessing he had no idea there was children in the back when he took it. Could you imagine just stealing a car and then you just hear a laugh or something out of the back? Yeah. You're like, whoa, wait a minute.
Well, and I would assume in that situation that the kids are not. They're speechless.
Yeah, they're like, what's going on?
What's going on? This random dude.
So he ended up crashing. She called the cops, and the cops found them, located him by drone and K9 units. So good efforts on the police side. Like to see it.
You love it.
Yeah,
love it. Modern day technology.
Little tip to anyone who's into Grand Theft Auto: if you steal a car, make sure to look in the back. Make sure there's no pressure cargo in the back seat.
Exactly.
Yep.
The car was hot.
Because I'm guessing he was going to crash that car no matter what.
Oh yeah. No.
No, I couldn't imagine getting chased by dogs. Yeah.
And they're normally a German Shepherd.
Yep, and that's what they do. So I just want to bring that up, Madison, Wisconsin.
That's not a good take.
Grand Theft Auto, don't do it. Do not do it.
All right. Next up on the docket. This is a rollback. I have two throwbacks to different segments that we went over. Manitowoc man pleads not guilty to boy who went missing in February. This is the 3-year-old Elijah that they can't find.
Yep.
He pled not guilty to child neglect and apparently is being held for a $20,000 cash bond. The mother of the child is being held at $15,000. Yeah, apparently.
So they got neglect because the child went missing.
Yeah, the child went missing. And
Did they think that someone stole or took the kid?
I do know, and there might be more news about this. What I had seen is that they found the kid's blanket.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Yep.
But I don't think they've had anything else. But apparently that the dad I don't think that he's the dad. He was just the mom's boyfriend. The mother had left the child with the dad saying that you need to become a man.
Oh boy.
And that was what was going to do it was hanging out with the boyfriend.
And he lost the child.
Took a nap and woke up. This is what he says, and that the kid was gone when he woke up.
Holy shit.
But yeah, that's a really shitty situation. Obviously, since the kid's been gone since February.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully they find him. But yeah, if you're
cases like this, not the greatest.
No. Yep. Seems like a lot of issues at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tough scene in Manitowoc, Wisconsin.
Manitowoc.
Yeah. All right.
What do you think when you think of Manitowoc, Wisconsin?
The Manitowoc Minute.
Oh, really?
What do you think of?
Steven, the guy from Making a Murderer. That's immediately what I think of right here.
Yeah, what's his last name?
Steven. You've seen this before, haven't you?
It's like Shay or something. Steven.
No. Making a Murderer.
Who is his nephew? The one who liked WWE?
Stephen Avery.
Avery, yeah.
The girl's name was Hallbach.
Yeah,
Stacey
you forget
Hallbach.
about that.
Yeah.
You forget about that.
stuff.
Oh, that was a banger of a Netflix.
That was. But I had also heard there was another one coming out, another thing about it coming out, that Netflix cut around the parts that made him look very guilty. Apparently to make the show more interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Hollywood, baby. All right. All right. The Milwaukee Bucks. It's playoff time in NBA, Kyle. So the Milwaukee Bucks were kind of skidding into the playoffs.
Playoffs are in June, aren't they?
Playoffs are right now. It's happening.
Sorry, finals are in June.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the Milwaukee Bucks clinched the 3 seed, kind of skidded into the playoffs. Giannis is hurt. They are going to be facing the Pacers without Giannis to start the series.
Why?
It's because he's got that strain in his calf. So I don't know what Milwaukee Buck fans think. I'd love to hear in the comments what other people think or how we're going to do. It's time for Damian Lillard to show up.
Yep.
It's time for, a little bit of this.
Dame time.
Dame time to show up. So I hope we can get past the Pacers. Tough team, Halliburton. They have a lot of talent. So it'll be interesting to see. But if we can get through this series with Giannis, I feel good.
Without Giannis, you mean?
Yeah, without him too, but getting to the point of having Giannis.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel good then. So playoffs start now. Bucks in 6. No matter what, rally the troops, Kyle. It's time to rally the troops.
Together.
Yes.
It's time.
Yeah, I'm excited. Even though it's kind of skidding into the playoffs. Haven't looked the best lately. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
All right. This is another touchback.
Mm-hmm.
So last week we had talked about Milwaukee. They were finding body parts all over Milwaukee suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
So in fear of it was that 19-year-old girl that was missing, it was her. So apparently this is the story. I didn't want to write all this down because there's a lot of information. So bear with me because I'm trying to.
I'm bearing with you.
From the
I'm here.
that I'm reading.
Yep.
So apparently 19-year-old Sadie Robinson. Sade, sorry, it's not Sadie. S-A-D-E.
Sade.
Sade Robinson did show up to her shift at her pizza restaurant that she works at. Apparently, the evening before, she had told her coworkers that she was going on a first date with Maxwell Anderson, who's 33. This man's 19.
She's 19.
She's 19.
He's 33. Ooh.
Weird already. That's a big span.
Yep.
Apparently that she had told her coworkers that they were going to a local seafood restaurant, and that he had texted her saying, "Are you feeling like eating seafood?" Whenever they go out on their first date.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Showed up. Next day happened. She didn't show up to work. What they had found out was they had found her car burnt with her clothes full of blood and her iPhone in it. Later on, they had then found a severed leg on the beach.
Oh, shit.
Then later on after that, closer to the car, I believe, they found a foot. I don't really know if they say anything else.
So this dude chopped her up.
Yeah. So
yikes. Is he in jail?
Yeah, he is. Right now, he is. On Friday, Anderson with a first-degree intentional homicide, mutilating a corpse, and arson of property other than a building.
I mean, I feel like writing on the walls here.
Life in prison if convicted of the homicide charge.
He's going to be convicted of the homicide charge.
Yeah. They had found, I think, his clothes too with blood all over them. Is his name?
Yeah. So he's cooked. He's done. He's a bad man jamming. He's in jail.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, yeah, this stuff's like kind of freaky. You just hate to see this happen in Wisconsin. You know, we got Dahmer on the back burner. You know, everybody thinks of Dahmer when you think of Wisconsin.
We talked about that.
Now we got more chopping up weird shit happening.
Yeah, that in that
like,
situation.
Hey, Wisconsinites, can we not be lowlifes that are killing people like this?
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, like, let's not be known for that. Let's move the persona of our state in a different direction.
There's a lot of them from here.
You know, dive bars, supper clubs, cheese, Quick Trip, Culver's. There's other things. Shot of Wisco Podcast.
Menards.
There's other things that we should be known for than this. So, yikes. Yeah. So, well, that guy's going to be in jail forever.
The picture of him, he looks rough in this.
Does he? Let me see.
He looks like a psychopath, first off.
Oh, yeah, he did it.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm the judge, that's all I got to see. Yep. Put him behind bars. See you later, pal. All right. Well, I'm just going to stay on sports. The Milwaukee Brewers are off to a hell of a start to start the MLB season. 11-6, first in the Central. Contreras hitting over 350. Have a bunch of people hitting over 300. Yelich looks to be back. He is hurt right now. Just he's on the IL right now. But Freddie Peralta's pitching well. Colin Ray's pitching well. You just love to see it. You love to see us one game ahead of the Chicago Cubs and that backstabbing, trading son of a bitch.
Who?
Craig Counsell.
Oh.
So I just want to bring it up. Brewers are doing good. I think we're doing a lot better than anyone would have thought. First place so far. Hopefully we can keep moving forward. Let's keep her moving.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing better than a nice
we gotta get
game
to,
with a hot dog.
Oh yeah, we gotta get we gotta get to a game.
Tailgating.
Yeah, we gotta maybe do the 999.
I'm in. Might need a toilet after, but I'm in.
Oh boy, what? Yeah, let's do it. I'm in.
Catch like a Friday night game.
Yeah, hopefully we win. And yeah, hopefully the Brewers keep it going. What?
Leave at noon, early afternoon.
Sure.
Game. Like
sure.
5 o'clock game.
Absolutely.
It'd be great.
Yeah.
Get up there.
Yeah.
What's Milwaukee? 2.5 hours?
Yeah, I'm in. I'm ready going to a game in June. So
June.
Yep, versus the Cubs. So I'm excited. It should be fun.
All right, next one. We're right on the Milwaukee. I have 2 Milwaukee news articles left. Oscar Mayer Wienermobile spotted.
Whoa. This is big news.
Have you ever seen it before in real life?
Yes, and this is big news.
I love it. I've seen it a couple times.
Whenever you see the Oscar Mayer, wherever you see the Wienermobile, I mean, it is the one thing like, oh my, like that's something you'll remember the rest of your life. It's that big.
Yeah.
It's that epic.
So apparently it was this past Friday, the 27-foot-long hot dog gave out 400 whistles to fans. This was in, do I have that wrote down? Greenfield. If you missed it this weekend.
Whistles?
Whistles.
For what?
I don't know. It's just merch, maybe? Or not merch, but
give me a hot dog.
Swag. Yeah, exactly.
Give me a fucking hot dog.
Do they actually give out hot dogs?
No.
No? That'd be sweet if it was a mobile hot dog stand.
Yeah, that'd be cool. 100%. That'd be cool.
Dogs.
Yeah. Oh, God. We know.
If you missed it this weekend, this past weekend, this upcoming weekend, they will be in New Berlin, Waukesha, Grafton, Germantown.
There we go. Germantown. Yeah, so that's cool. Wienermobile is always cool to see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Doesn't happen a lot.
Awesome.
It'd be cool to drive that. It'd be cool to own it.
You know, there's like some notorious vehicles. That's right up there.
It made Oscar Mayer who he was. That's what it is. All right. This isn't anything to do with Wisconsin, but NBA banned Jonte Porter for gambling issues that he's had. Allegedly, he shared confidential information about his health status to NBA bettors. And then this is a little suspicious. Someone spent $80,000 in an online bet placed before the game on March 20th that he would underperform. This bet would have netted somebody $1.1 million. So the account and the bet was frozen due to suspicious activity with how much it was bet. And that's kind of, I think, what started a lot of this.
Yeah.
So he must have put $80,000 for him to stink one night.
So did you think he had someone else do it? Or how?
It doesn't matter. They found out. I mean, he's banned for life in the NBA.
Oh, you can't play anymore.
No, he's done. Yeah. It looks like he has, in his career, waged a total of $54,000, profiting $21,000. You think being a player and betting on yourself to do whatever, you'd win a little bit more than that?
Yeah.
But, hey, he's profitable.
That's no bueno.
Yeah, and he's like 26, I think, or 25 or whatever. You hate to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a little.
That situation's never good.
Gambling on himself to stink. Yeah. Oh, boy.
Okay, so help me understand this.
I'll try my best.
To shave points, what does that mean? Like in like the longest yard, Paul Cruz shaved points. He's considered a point shaver. That means to underperform. Like if you're the quarterback, you're trying not to score as much to cut the.
Yep. You give you throw the game.
Okay. I've always wondered that, and I
Yeah.
never.
I mean,
looked
pretty
it up until
self-explanatory,
right
but yeah, I'm here for you.
shaving.
I'm here for you.
now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, there's a video on this, Kyler, if you want to find it and put it on there.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really see it because the camera moves, but Milwaukee,
Yep.
Wisconsin, an officer is hit by another squad car during a police chase. So what had happened, the picture that I had seen, and then I watched the video shortly after, was the police officer was running with the spike strips
Mm-hmm.
to throw them, and the guy was coming down an on-ramp to like a interstate.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy went, it was actually on an incline, so he went down a pretty steep hill to get on to the highway.
Mm-hmm.
And what had happened was the police officer doubled back then, and the police officer on the road doubled back to run to his car with the spike strips, and the squad car that was chasing the car
Mm-hmm.
went straight and hit him. According to the article that I was reading, was he has serious injuries, but nothing serious. Nothing life-threatening. Nothing life-threatening. He has serious injuries.
Sometimes
but
listening to
nothing
you
serious.
give the news is just mind-boggling.
One of a kind.
Yeah. It is reported that he has no serious injuries, but he does have some injuries that are a little serious. So you're an idiot.
So all in all, out of this,
Yeah, I mean, Greg, I'm glad he's not hurt. I shouldn't be laughing.
he's still in the hospital
Mm-hmm.
with no life-threatening injuries.
Here we go.
But some serious injuries.
Uh-huh.
They were trying to stop a red
Did they get him?
Toyota. No, they've been looking
This
for
guy's
him.
good at it.
Maybe they found him
Sure. You have no idea.
recently. I couldn't find anything on it that they found him.
Sure.
But yeah, he apparently it was a stolen car, a carjacking, and then there was a shooting afterwards.
Oh, boy.
And yeah,
That's everything.
it was
That's
a chase.
Grand Theft Auto
It
right
was-
there.
It was a chase. Yeah.
in Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
Man, oh man. Hope he ends up being okay with no serious injuries.
I hate you.
All right. So, Kyle, I went and saw Charlie Barron's for the first time this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
He had his old-fashioned tour, just another old-fashioned tour. It was in Dubuque, Iowa. I went with my wife's family, and I just want to kind of say it was pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Did you stand up or what?
Yeah, he did stand up. He had a guy, one of his musical partners before, was funny. He came on, had some great jokes about Iowa. Seemed like he did a lot of homework for a show. But Charlie was good. Mm-hmm. Probably the best part was he did like a live Manitowoc Minute, which was very good. So I just want to let everybody know that now I've seen Charlie Barron's. I've seen the golden child of Wisconsin perform, and he was what he was cracked out to be.
I would try to meet him.
Yeah, I was beers deep. You know, I was with the family.
He probably was too.
Yeah, that wasn't on my mind at all.
Old fashioned.
I just went to go watch as a Wisconsinite. It's a lot of Wisconsinites showed out to Iowa.
What was it full?
Oh, packed. Yeah, he
Didn't
had two
do
shows.
3 shows or two shows that night.
Yep. He opened another one up because the one sold out. So it was good. All right. The other thing that I want to talk about, Kyle, is Sprung's here.
Yep.
It's springtime. You know, do you know what that means in Wisconsin and in the Midwest?
Okay, let me guess.
Okay.
Garage beers?
Yes, but no.
Golfing.
Yes, but no.
Okay. I don't know.
Road construction.
Road construction.
Yes.
It started?
It's yeah, for sure started. I mean, Madison, road construction. I just want to talk about potholes for a little bit. I feel like potholes aren't talked about enough. Here in our little rinky-dink town, they're everywhere.
Oh, they're bad.
You know, when that snow goes away and you're just driving, hitting everything, I just want to bring up, I just feel like we need to have a better system in place to fix these potholes.
100%.
Road construction, you can't go to Madison right now. You can never go to Madison without hitting road
always
construction.
Something. Yeah.
I don't know if it's just always a Wisconsin Midwest thing. I mean, exactly. Road construction everywhere. I just want to be able to drive the roads. You know what I mean? No potholes.
The road in front of your house is awful.
What's your thoughts on potholes, Kyle?
I don't like them.
Lay it straight.
I don't like them.
If the potholes were in the room, what would you say to them?
Worse than you catch one and it like shakes your teeth out of your head.
No, nothing's
you
worse
wonder
when,
if you
it,
popped
when, you,
your
when you
tire.
hit a pothole and it like you have a drink and it like
a coffee.
Yeah.
You're trying to spill it on yourself.
Yep, and it goes everywhere, and you're like, well, god dang it, anywho.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to bring it up. I just want to bring it up and see what what.
No, I fucking hate them.
Yeah, I know.
They're awful.
They're everywhere too.
The ones that sneak
like.
up
Are there
on you.
potholes anywhere else, or is it just the salt? Salt from the winter. I know it has a lot to do with it, but like
and we fought. Shouldn't say fought.
Like I feel like every small town in Wisconsin, like you could name one pothole in your town.
Yeah,
that's
there.
It's a crater,
Uh-huh.
and it's not fixed, and it's never gonna be fixed.
You got one
in town?
Yeah.
There's usually one on the stop sign on that side, on the other side of town when you're going to go to Dickeyville, that intersection. There's always one right there. Mm-hmm. Big boy. I'm talking big. I'm talking inches deep.
Yeah. You feel like you pop your tire and hit
Yes.
it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 100%.
We dealt with road construction this summer to Cuba City, and it was awful. Stopping and waiting and all that shit. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I feel bad for the guys that got to do all that shit, but now driving on that road, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, well, road construction's here.
It's back.
Yeah, it's here and it's not leaving ever.
Mm-hmm. Flying cars. All right.
What's next, Kyle?
Next up. It's springtime, Corey. You know what that means?
Shut up.
Me and my brothers and my father and family members are going on a fishing trip.
Where are we going?
Lake of the Ozarks.
Nice.
We went last year. Had a great time.
Yeah, you catch a lot of... You pound fish?
Yep.
What are you catching?
Crappies.
Ooh.
Crappies.
It's good eating.
Crappies. And we caught bass last year, too.
Kyle probably didn't catch anything.
I caught a shit ton. I'll send you snaps.
Kyle's like one of those fishermen that like he like wants to make sure everyone thinks he's a good fisherman, but he's really not.
Great fisherman.
What lures do you use?
Jigs.
You probably use worms.
Jigs.
Kyle's always in the back boat. Oh, got one. Oh, he got off. Oh, got one.
You're the guy that gets snagged all the time.
He's the guy that sleeps the entire time in the middle of the boat. Every day. Yeah.
Well, have fun.
Fishing
Hopefully you
trip.
catch a lot. Bring a little gallon jug over to my house filled with frozen crappies.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind it.
Dad normally stocks it all. Stockpiles it for fishing we did the fish fry last year remember when it was fucking
tornado outside?
Shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad normally takes it all. I don't normally have any of it.
Sure.
But yeah,
we'll have fun. We'll see you next week when you get back.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell us all about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Core.
I got to take more pictures. I didn't take a lot of pictures last year.
I pounded the fish.
Uh-huh.
I can't wait to hear it. I really can't. Really? Into the water?
Yeah, it was the last day we were there. It was fucking freezing outside, and
it's gonna be kind of cold this weekend, isn't it?
It's gonna be like 68 there.
Oh, is it?
But it's like 6 hours away.
Mm-hmm.
But
I know geography.
So he had nosed his boat up into like the land, and it's not there. It's all like rocks and gravel. It's not like seaweed and shit because it's just a different landscape. Whatever. And he nosed his boat up and the front of his nose of his boat got stuck in between two rocks, and then he got a snag on his fishing line too, and he was trying to deal with both of those. And the boat had turned because it was windy, and it hit. When it hit, he rolled out of the front of the boat. And he landed, he did a flip and landed on his feet, but it was fucking hilarious because I got to watch the whole thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like memories like that, or like memories of like the youngest one, like snagging your dad on accident.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Or your dad just getting pissed. Dad, there's nothing worse.
Oh yeah, dads will no matter what get
pissed
pissed on boating trips. For sure.
Off.
Mm-hmm.
The second, he could snag 10,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
The second you do it, you fucking gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. All right, Kyle. So let's move on to hypotheticals. What do we got?
I had seen this on a video. There's a question for you. You got the golfing gear on.
Mm-hmm.
Could you win the Masters if the pro players were golfing regularly, so they tee off and all that,
mm-hmm.
but the only hits that you had to do were from the furthest part of the green to the hole.
Yes.
You think you can win the Masters?
All I gotta do is putt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the hardest greens ever, though.
I do I have a caddy? Like everybody else? You don't get to make that rule. I get a caddy. I win the tournament. I have a green jacket on then.
You do at the end?
100%. If I have a caddy helping me, what are you talking about? I am 1,000% winning that tournament.
Really?
All I have to do is putt. 100%.
Well, the thing, I don't know how wide they are. The guy had said that they're like 100,
For 4 straight days.
feet.
I think, yeah, for sure. I'm in top 5. I'm in contention.
Yeah. You're still making some money. You ain't winning, though.
I'm winning. Yes, I am. They shot, what? What was he? 10 under? Oh, all I have to do is putt. I am winning the tournament.
I can imagine this just like soaring the putt across the other side of the green. You're like, fuck.
Maybe for you because you have rocks, you have stone hands. I could putt, Kyle. 100%. I win that tournament.
Like you're holding a baby bird.
I would never lose that tournament.
No?
No. I get to putt. So like on a par 5, he has to hit 3 shots into the green, maybe 2. I get to start on the green. Yeah. I might get 2. I might get a 2, or I might even get lucky and get a 1.
A hole in one.
Yeah. I'm for sure winning that tournament.
Really?
Yeah.
This is interesting.
You don't. You could start 8 feet away and you lose.
Really?
You are a terrible golfer.
I'm not a bad putter though.
No, you're terrible at all
Plus
of
the
it.
caddy's gonna help me.
I don't want to hear you use exactly my argument against myself.
Do I get a caddy? Well,
Yeah, you do. Okay. All right. So we're going to do a tier list, Kyle. Things in a small town in Wisconsin. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do it top tier, mid tier, garbage.
Sounds good.
Subway.
Mid tier.
I feel like every small town has a Subway.
Subway and Dollar General.
And it's a big deal when you get a Subway.
Mm-hmm.
Like a huge deal when you get a Subway.
I feel like that was more prevalent whenever we were kids.
What?
Like Subway's coming around. I feel like they're not popping up as much as they used to.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Subway fucking came to Cuba City?
What? When it first came to Cuba?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that. We ate it every day.
Yeah.
I still would eat it every day. It's awesome.
What you doing over there?
I'm just looking at my list. Okay. Next thing up. We are going to do square body old trucks. Vintage trucks driving around. And I don't know what it is about small towns, but they're everywhere.
Top tier.
Wow.
That's a top tier move. It's got to be. You can't put that any lower, and I can't have it taking up my other middle spot.
So this is like things in a small town, but this one's not necessarily always in the small town.
Here we go, bending the rules.
Going to Walmart for fun.
Mid.
Okay. Sometimes you got to drive to the next town over to get to it, but I feel like everyone in high school or college, like if you got bored, you went to Walmart, like just to kind of walk around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See what there was. See what you come out with.
The next one I have on my list is
what the shit is that picture? What is
I'm
it?
just looking at
Did you take a picture of
old farmers.
This is God damn it.
Oh, you're not into farmers, Kyle? Why you got to throw that in garbage?
I didn't say I was going to put it in garbage.
You have to. You have no other choice. Oh no, you can put that in top tier. What do we got?
I gotta go to the garbage. I can't put them in the top. It's too much. There's too much here. Okay, what's the next one? That's a bad move, but
A quick trip that has not been renovated yet.
garbage. They're better renovated.
I understand, but you're still a quick trip. And you're putting in garbage.
It is, but it's not as good as a new quick trip.
I feel like that's like the moment you know, like if you're in a small town, like that quick trip's an old quick trip.
It's Been around for a long time. They know the ups and the downs.
Mm-hmm. And my last one's Dollar General.
Oof. That's not legendary.
It is on your list.
It is on my list, but that's not a legendary move. Quick trip trumps that for sure.
Yep. Let us know how he did in the comments. Okay, Kyle, what's your tier list?
Rank these beers.
Okay. I'm ready. Ready to kick some butt.
Summer Shandy.
Top tier. What's next?
PBR.
Mid tier.
Not a bad pick. A lot of people are going to be upset, though.
Keep going.
Miller High Life.
I do enjoy a good highlight.
So do I.
It's a champagne of beers. Garbage.
Ooh, bad pick.
I have to. There's just so much more beer out there.
Next one. Corona.
Garbage. Not a huge Corona guy. I think I used to be. Corona with the lime. No, there's a lot more out there.
Next one. Busch Light.
Top tier.
King.
It's the king. It's the king of beer. And I understand. This is a Wisconsin podcast. I don't care. I'm going to drink Busch Light the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last one. Guinness.
All right. I screwed that up. Miller High Life should be middle tier, and that should be bottom. But hey, I'll take my list. I'll take it. I'll take it as is. I'll do it. Okay. I don't think that's a terrible list.
No.
All right. I just closed myself out of my iPad. All right. I feel like that's the show. I wanted to do this thing at the end. I just put public speaking. Like where every time we come here, like you would have something that I would have to like speak on. Like you have to get up in front of a class and give a speech.
We have to bring each other's topics?
And like, so like you won't know what you're talking about till you get here.
Okay.
So like I could say, you work for Aquafina. No, you work for Zyn. Sell me to do Zins. Right now.
You want me to do it right now?
Right now. Act like you're in front of a class. Why should I Zyn?
They're great.
Show me your can. Show the classroom your can.
Zins, this isn't an ad. Zins. These are great. They get you buzzing with the boys. Obviously, your friends are doing them too. I know they are. Don't lie to me. They make you feel great. They make you feel like a man. Put one in. Have a great time. They go great with a Busch Light or any drink actually. I'm still holding it like a dumbass. I feel like Ricky Bobby.
If you don't Zyn, fuck you.
Yeah, if you don't Zyn, you're a pussy. What else can I say to you about this? If you collect the rewards, you can get neat prizes.
Like a grill.
Yes, like a
cool.
grill. I'm working towards it right now myself. I do have a Zyn in actually. What else is there? You normally find them at a local Quick Trip or any other gas station. Quick Trip normally has them pretty good stock though. So yeah, I think that's about all I got for you.
Okay. I mean, you could have probably like finished with like, I know people might say this is bad for you, but
yeah, fuck those.
It's
people.
better than smoking cigarettes.
That's true. Better than doing hard stuff, they say.
Okay. So yeah, I feel like we could easily do something like that every week.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to give you one?
No, I mean,
I did like the one that you had. Like you're going out this weekend. You want me to go out? What are you gonna do to try to sell me? Shut up.
So you're saying like I'm going out. I need to convince you to go out.
Mm-hmm. And you do this a lot, so it can't be that hard for you.
What do you mean? You're making it seem like I
this,
go out all the time.
Like whenever we come here on Tuesdays, you're like, you'll be like, yeah, Kyle, we're going to the mall to watch something. Be like, you should come out. And be like, just think, like the boys will be there. We'll hang out, you know. Or like the meat paddles are at the mall. Oh, we got meat paddles. Get yourself a roast, like something like that. You do that shit all the time. Whenever I don't know if you know you're doing it because you're looking at me like you're like, I don't do this.
Sure. That's all right. So you want me to do it?
Yeah, but like a fixed scenario.
Okay.
Of like, oh, here, like the draft is happening. Like if the draft was Friday, and we were going to go to the mall. I wasn't.
No, I would rather just do it like if you're not going out.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to make it so the draft's part of it. Like I'll convince you to go out. Okay. Kyle, over your lifespan, what have you really predicated yourself on? What are your core values?
Hanging out with my pals, family man. I don't know.
You say speaking of hanging out with your pals, so you think you're a friend guy, like the ultimate friend?
Yeah, I play it every now and again. Yeah.
Sure. I just wanted to bring that up because I feel like when you don't really realize, but when you say, "Oh, I'm going to stay in," "Oh, I can't drink tonight. I'm not coming out. I'm not coming out. Sorry, boys. I'm going to hang out on the couch tonight and watch movies."
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what you're saying to your friends in this exact scenario? A big fuck you.
I knew that was coming the second he said that.
Not only is going out with your friends great, not only for yourself, but you get to let loose.
Mm-hmm.
You get to let your hair down. Mm-hmm. There's not many times in your life, Kyle, especially being an IT specialist, that you get to let your hair down, right?
Yeah.
Hard worker, always at it. Mm-hmm. There's not many times that you get to let your hair down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm offering you that time right now.
For free.
Not only will it be happy hour, not only will we kitty up, maybe win a pull tab, maybe leave with money. Who knows? I just hate the fact that if we go out and make memories and have the time of our life, you might miss out.
I knew that the memory line was coming.
You might miss out on probably one of the corest memories of my life, if it happens to be so. Mm-hmm. Are you willing to do that?
Maybe. I'm just going to have to play the day,
So I didn't want to have to go this far.
Here we go.
If you don't go out tomorrow, we'll never talk to be friends.
There's the friend card.
All right, maybe that's going to suck. But I thought it'd be something cool we could do every once in a while.
A random one that you don't know anything about would be funny.
Yeah, like you just got to think on the spot, which you're really good at doing. Kyle, you're terrible at thinking on the spot.
Yeah, I'm not very good.
Yeah. You guys should have saw when we were in like high school and college, Kyle trying to do like speeches. I mean, issues over here. Yeah. You sounded like that guy from The Water Boy. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
What's his name?
I'm trying to think of it.
He's the guy that in the other movies, the guy, the Maze. You know what I'm talking about from Grown Ups? Same guy. You can do it. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's a coach.
Farmer Fran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buzzer. Coach Buzzer.
All right, cool. That's going to be the show. I know it wasn't like crazy tonight, but hey, we appreciate all you guys for hopping into the podcast, listening to me and Kyle talk like idiots for about an hour. Mm-hmm. We will be back next week when Kyle gets back from hammering them fish down in the Ozarks. But again, we appreciate you guys. Follow us on Instagram and on TikTok, Shot of Wisco Podcast. We'll see you guys next week.
Peace out.